This is from Politico. I wanted to read this. So this is from Politico. They stormed the Capitol. Now they're running for office. So this is a little bit of a there's a little bit of a write-up on some of the folks that were at the January 6th insurrection. Now, again, folks, this is a reason why I am so insistent. If you go watch my January 6th coverage from last year, during the insurrection, once I became aware of the fact that this was an insurrection and it violated the third section of the 14th Amendment, 14th Amendment, Section 3 clearly states, those who engage in insurrection or give aid or comfort to are banned from office and expelled from office, right? And so it's not just to get rid of Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley and Tom Cotton and fucking Kevin McCarthy and fucking Lauren Boebert. That is not the only benefit of invoking 14th Amendment Section 3. The other thing is the people that went there are making careers out of the fact that they were at the Capitol on January 6th. They are constitutionally ineligible to run for office. They are banned from office per the Constitution of the United States of America. But because the Democratic Party and those in leadership and power right now are fucking brain dead, they are fucking Looney Tunes, moron, dumb fuck motherfuckers, they're not going to do anything about it, and they're going to let these people that are constitutionally ineligible to run for office to win seats. Now again, remember the whole birtherism with Barack Obama? He's not a U.S. citizen. He's born in Kenya. Why did they say that? Because if that were true, that would make him constitutionally ineligible to run for office, right? Well, in this case, these people are literally not allowed to run for office. They both engaged in an insurrection against the United States and gave aid and comfort to those engaging in the insurrection. You know, anytime they held the door open, that is giving aid or comfort, right? So I need you to understand, they are banned from office. State, federal, municipal, they are banned. Yet, they're going to run anyway. Some of them are going to win because Democrats and also everyone else in this country doesn't give a fuck about the Constitution. So if the Constitution doesn't matter anymore, why can't anyone run for president? Why do I have to be 35? Why can't I run for president as a 25-year-old? Well, the Constitution says you've got to be 35. Okay, and the Constitution says these people are banned from office and they're running anyway. So what are the rules? Do we have rules? Are there rules in this society? I don't think so, but let's start reading. The January 6th storming of the Capitol is remembered as one of the darkest and most shameful episodes in American history, but at least 57 individuals who played a role in that day's events, either by attending the Save America rally that preceded the riots, or gathering at the Capitol steps, or breaching the Capitol itself, are now running for elected office. Again, they are banned. They are banned. They are banned. I don't know what to tell you about this. They are not eligible to hold office, and yet they're running anyway. What? Rather than disqualifying them from public service, the events of January 6th appear to have served as a political springboard for dozens of Republicans who will be on the ballot this year. Again, it's not, it's not like up to the will of the people here. It's not, oh, well, they were at the Capitol, they're clearly not, I'm not going to vote for them. They shouldn't be on the ballot. They are banned. This is like a 14-year-old voting. It's not constitutional. Now, I personally think those who are 14 should be allowed to vote. I think if you're going to vote, if there's going to be a 4-year term or a 6-year term, right, you should be allowed to vote for that. So I do think the 14-year-olds should be allowed to vote. But guess what? If a 14-year-old tries to vote, guess what happens? They violated the Constitution. They're not allowed to vote. But with these people, they're allowed. Because fuck the rules. The rules only apply to people who care about the rules. If you don't care about the rules, then they don't apply to you. They are not eligible to run for office. I don't know, like, I this is like if you, like, shoplift at Target and they ban you from the store and then you just walk back in. Well, I'm banned. I can't go into that store. I'm banned. Then it's all up to the security to enforce the rules, right? If the security's like, whatever, we don't care, you're just a teenager, who cares? Then, boom, you're not banned. If the security enforces the rules, then yes, you are banned. And that's the point of what I'm saying here. The Constitution doesn't exist. There is no Constitution. There are no rules. Because without enforcement, there are no rules. You cannot break the rules and then just do it again and break the rules again and break the rules again Then what rules are there? There's no rules. If that is the case, if you can violate the Constitution and then get away with it, there is no Constitution. In the same way that there is no right to free speech. There is no right to protection from unreasonable search and seizure. There is no right to a speedy trial. There is no right against cruel and unusual punishment. These things don't exist. There is no Constitution. There is no Senate. There is no White House. There is no presidency. There is no House of Representatives. It's made up. It's fantasy. It's all made up. Because what gives them power? The Constitution. Well, the Constitution also bans these people from office, and yet they're running for office anyway, so... okay, so the Constitution only matters when it's paying the salaries of the president and members of Congress. Then the Constitution is great. I love the Constitution. But when the Constitution comes to, I don't know, whether or not someone's allowed to run for office... even though they violated several aspects, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's fucking, but again, the Constitution demands that I pay taxes. Well, the Constitution also demands that Lauren Boebert be expelled and that these people can't run for office. So, if they can violate the Constitution, why do I have to pay taxes? What? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll keep going. It's difficult to state with precision just how many of those who participated in the rally on the Ellipse, marched to the Capitol, or stormed the building will be on the ballot in 2022. None should be on the ballot. They are banned, but whatever. In many states, candidate filing deadlines are months away. But a Politico review of the Department of Justice case reports, social media posts, news accounts, and interviews with attendees found that last year alone, 11 January 6 protesters, Politico is calling them protesters. They are not protesters. They are insurrectionists. They are terrorists. I don't know what to tell you. These are terrorists. Were elected to offices ranging from state legislator to city council to school board. Again, they can't be. That is illegal. That is illegal. The fact that they were on the ballot, strike one, you're out. The fact that people voted for them, what the fuck? The fact that they are elected, they are currently getting paid. The Constitution dictates that I have to spend my money on their salaries. Yet that same Constitution that banned them from office, that part doesn't matter. What? That's illegal. Do we not have laws in this country? What happened to law and order? What happened about the Constitution? Personally, if we're going to throw out the Constitution, I'm down with that. Let's replace it with something much better. Let's have a Constitution that says, hey, maybe everyone should be allowed to have a vote. Maybe? I don't know. This year, more than 24 are running for Congress, state legislature, statewide office, including at least 2 protesters who actually entered the Capitol. They are not protesters. I don't understand why Politico was both siding the insurrection. This is fucking bullshit, okay? At least 5 Jan 6ers are gearing up for gubernatorial races, among them Doug Madureira, a Pennsylvania state senator and leading voice in the national movement to discredit the 2020 election results. He is banned. He is banned. He is not eligible to run for office. Why are they pretending like he is? This is my problem, is that Politico is just like, whatever. They tried to destroy the U.S. government, What? They're banned. Why doesn't Politico say, pursuant to the 14th Amendment, Section 3, these people are banned from office, except, no one cares, and they're just going to let them... But the mainstream media doesn't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't give a fuck. Mainstream media doesn't care. The Democratic Party doesn't care. The Republican Party certainly doesn't care. So why do I have to pay taxes? Everyone else is allowed to violate the Constitution whenever the fuck they want, and yet I have to pay taxes? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? So I have to pay their salary. That part of the Constitution is really important. I can't run for president even though I'm 25. I'm a grown fucking adult. Why do I have to wait another 10 years to run for president? If the Constitution doesn't apply here, then the Constitution doesn't exist. I don't know what to fucking tell you. And this isn't just Politico. This is all of mainstream media. This is everything on cable. This is New York Times. This is every little aspect of mainstream media. They are all pretending that the 14th Amendment doesn't fucking exist. If I file to run for president in 2024, when will I get stopped? When will they say, sorry, you're not allowed? Maybe I should just do that. Should I just run for president? Like, when are they going to stop? Like, do I file and then they pay the filing fee and then they reject it? Do they give me my money back? Like, what is that system like? Because these people can wantonly just shred the Constitution. They are banned from office, and yet some of them are in office right now. They ran for office and won, even though they're banned. So, maybe I should just run for president in 2024. What do y'all think? Because if they can violate the Constitution, so can I. Because there is no Constitution. It doesn't exist. At least 3 candidates this year faced charges related to the January 6th riots. So now it's a riot. Before it was a protest, now it's a riot. Okay. Few of them expressed any contrition for their involvement in a day that ended up with an assault of the nation's capital, nation's temple of democracy. Go fuck yourself. 140 injured police officers and more than 700. Okay, so it's a temple of democracy, right? In one breath, it's a temple of democracy. In the next breath, what Constitution? I don't care. 14th Amendment, what? They're going to try and twist it and bend to fit their narrative that I'm a terrible human being, that I'm an insurrectionist, and I know that's coming, said Ryan Kelly. I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. Kelly, like the majority, I don't care. Kelly, fuck you. The organization's other co-founder, Jason Howland, was photographed inside the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Howland is currently running for state legislature in Michigan. He did not respond to several requests for comment. How was he running? Is anyone going to ask him, hey, you violated the 14th Amendment. How are you even allowed on the ballot? Is anyone going to, like, should we start calling these, like, fucking, you know, how do you file? Like, you file with the county or some shit? Should we start, like, calling these people? So, someone violated the 14th Amendment that explicitly says that they're banned if they engage in an insurrection or give aid or comfort to those engaging in an insurrection. I noticed that they're on the ballot. That's illegal. That's not allowed. So, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. You'd vote for me, but you're Canadian? Well, good thing you can vote for me because you're Canadian. It doesn't matter. What says you need to be an American to vote? The Constitution. We already threw the Constitution out years ago, so fuck it, vote for me. I don't care if you're in Canada, vote for me anyway. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is garbage. And the Democrats are fucking trash. The Democrats are fucking trash. Why aren't they doing it? Cory Bush literally threw the bill at the desk of Nancy Pelosi. 14th Amendment, Section 3. Can we just remind them that the Constitution is real and it exists? Nancy Pelosi was like, nope. That's too divisive. Bitch, paying taxes is divisive. Why the fuck are you taxing me? That's fucking divisive. Stealing my fucking money when I go to the grocery store from sales tax. That's divisive. I'm like, what the fuck? And nowhere. Like, I'm just gonna Control F. 14th Amendment. 0 out of 0 results. It exists nowhere. It exists nowhere in this article. There is no 14th Amendment, apparently. I don't know what. So, folks, I would like to announce I'm running for president in 2024. Start the campaign.